What do you say in response to a demand letter, a debt collection letter from Midland Funding or Midland Credit Management? My name is Michael Waslick. I'm one of the lawyers at Ricardo and Waslick here in Florida. Together with my partner, Jason Ricardo, I help people just like you overcome debt collection with dignity. And today I'm going to tell you how to write a dispute letter in response to a debt collection or pre-legal notice from Midland Funding or Midland Credit Management. So first of all, you may have already seen one of our videos talking about these pre-legal notices, these pre-legal letters, or these other demand letters you might be getting from Midland. And what they are telling you is that they're about to sue you for a debt that they claim you owe based on some old credit card debt that they claim to have bought, probably for pennies on the dollar. Now, when you get these letters, they may or may not tell you about your right to dispute the debt. On some of these letters, they may actually tell you that there's a phone number or an address that you can use to dispute the debt that they're contacting you about. Now, if you've watched any of our information before, you know that disputing on the phone is a complete waste of your time. Don't call them on the phone. If you're going to dispute something, if you want that dispute to be meaningful, if you want it to stick, you're going to do it by letter. We've got another video that describes exactly what you need to put in a dispute letter, where you get the form that you use to customize for your unique set of circumstances. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the things you need to be thinking about as you use that form, as you customize that form for your own needs. I'm going to make sure to give you a link to that video at the very end of this one. So first of all, what you need to recognize, there's two main types of disputes that you might be sending to Midland. Number one is there's no relationship between you and Midland. They've either got the wrong person or they've got a debt that you didn't actually owe in the first place. It belonged to somebody else, or it's with a company that you never did any business with. Or maybe you just believe that Midland itself doesn't have the right to collect from you. So that would be kind of category number one, wrong party. The second type of dispute is that they see the account on the letter, that they recognize the account, but for whatever reason, the numbers are wrong. The numbers include amounts that you didn't authorize. The numbers are inflated, or they've padded it with junk fees, illegal fees, or charges that you just never authorized, or they're charging you for services that you never received or products that you didn't buy. If that's the case, then you are challenging the amount of the debt, and you'll want to put that in the letter as well. If you haven't already watched the video on how to get that form and customize it, I'm going to throw a link up to that now. Go ahead and watch that and then come back to this video, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look at the letter you got from Midland and make sure that you identify the specific address they have designated to send disputes, because that's where you're going to want to send this. There are three steps. Number one, you're going to want to get a copy of the form. And again, we give you instructions on how to do that in that other video. Number two, you're going to want to customize that form based on our instructions on exactly what your dispute is. If they have the wrong person, maybe it's somebody with a similar sounding name, or maybe it's a family member, or maybe it's somebody else, maybe it's somebody you have no connection with at all. If they've got the wrong person, then go ahead and say that. I am not the person you're looking for. You have the wrong person. If they're mentioning an account that you never had, go ahead and say that. I never had an account with X company. And if you're simply challenging whether or not Midland has a right to collect that particular debt, you go ahead and say that. I don't believe that you have a right to collect on this account. Please provide me verification. So that would be kind of the wrong person, wrong party challenge. If you're just looking to challenge the amount, then go ahead and say that. You can say, I'm challenging the amount of this debt. I believe the amounts are incorrect. Please provide me a detailed breakdown of how you got to this amount, and put that in the letter. And again, we're going to show you how to do all of that in the how to use the form letter video that we'll make sure you have a link for. And the next step, once you've got the form, once you've customized it for your particular dispute, you're going to want to mail that letter, certified mail, return receipt. You'll want to get the green card back. That proves that you sent the letter, and it proves that they got the letter. Once you can prove that you have sent the letter, and once you've proven that they've gotten it, that's when you can use that information to move into the next step of your strategy for defeating their debt collection, for getting them to stop collecting from you. If you haven't already watched the video on how to obtain and use that form letter for disputing debts with debt collectors, I'm going to put that link on the screen right now. So go ahead and watch that video if you haven't already. Hope this has been helpful for you. If it has been, please leave a like so other people will see it. If you have someone in your family or in your circle of friends who needs to see this video, you can hit that share button and share this video directly with them. And if you have a question I haven't answered in this video or in another video, please leave it in the comment section below. We do everything we can to answer all comments possible. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.